What are some good native evergreen plants for a privacy border? My yard is well draining at the top of a slope, and the area I want to plant in has good humus from years of being left alone with leaves, etc. I have slowly reclaimed this area of my yard from invasive privet, honeysuckle, and English ivy.
Wow.
God, all of those are invasive.
Wow.
I would like to replant with natives if possible. I've had no trouble finding deciduous trees and shrubs, but the evergreens are a bit tougher to find. I would like a mix of sizes, shades, and textures. And this is from Randy right here in Memphis. So, of course, he's been doing his homework.
Yes.
I mean, this is good stuff.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to create a landscape design. That's great. And he's already got the deciduous stuff, so he wants some evergreen to fall into that.
Good native evergreen plants.
Native. And let's talk about the holly, the American holly, Ilex opaca. They will get big, but it's slow growing, but that's a native holly.
Okay.
And berries are good for wildlife.
Sure.
There is also the eastern red cedar that would be
those.
good. I mean, you know, you don't want a monoculture, so he's going to mix it up and with his textures and forms. Yopon holly, also native, would grow well. And of course, that's going to look completely different because it's going to have a smaller leaf than the American holly. So there you've got all different textures right there in those three plants. And he wants different sizes. Well, how about that native viburnum? It's called arrowwood viburnum. And it's kind of scraggly, but that is an evergreen viburnum. There's also laurels, which will do well, but I'm not 100% sure if those are exactly native. I know they come up wild, but I don't know if they actually are native to the United States. They may have come from somewhere and just kind of, but I don't see a whole lot of them coming up. So a laurel might be a plant that he could plant there.
Okay.
Evergreen shrubs, you know, there's with the Yopon hollies, there are dwarf Yopon hollies that will get 6 feet tall.
Because he's looking for privacy borders.
Privacy borders and stuff. So a few of those, some of them that are, if that's, I know those are the native ones that I can think of right now, but some non-native that you might want to add in a little bit are arborvitae.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I mean,
I know they're not native.
They're not native, but there's a lot of
fast growing.
It's fast growing, but it also helps Mother Nature. It may not be native, but bugs and birds do use those. Okay. So he's wanting for that. Also, deodara cedar, the cedar that does well here, and of course it's not native, but it does really well. And it's a different form and texture from some of the others. Okay. And then just viburnums in general. Now, not all of them are evergreen, but some of them are deciduous. They have flowers on them and they bloom. So they would attract a lot of wildlife.
Okay. You like those viburnums?
I love viburnums. It's a very underused, good plant.
Okay. You think that'll work? All right, Randy. So there's some good ideas.
Yeah, and there's also perennials they can do too, you know.
Okay.
But not all of them would be native, like the helleborus. They're not a native. Right. But they would be evergreen and stay there. Coral bells are evergreen. Ferns are evergreen. So there's a lot of choices for evergreens for his landscape in different sizes and textures.
That'll be his mix of sizes. Yeah, and definitely textures for sure. Okay. Yeah, it looks like he's off to a pretty good start though. Humus. Got good soil down there.
Good soil. So a lot of this stuff will do very well.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, subscribe. We have hundreds of family plot videos for you to view.